Hi, I'm Russell from Getaway Trekking. I'm a guide or trek leader up in Papua New Guinea on the Kokoda Trail, or Kokoda Track as some people call it. And I'm here to talk about some of the key features that you need to look at when you purchase a backpack for your trek. So this one here is my bigger one. This is a 75+10 Deuter pack, and it's quite a rugged pack. And the key features you need to look at is obviously the very first thing is comfort. If you don't have a comfortable backpack, don't even bother trying to walk with it, because you do have a bit of weight. Some people have a porter, so they may have a little day pack like this one, which I'll go through in a moment. But the bigger pack, if you're carrying your own gear, typically 15 to 17 kilos, you need something at least 60 to 75 litres to make it comfortable. And this one is a 75+10, so when you open it up, you actually have this section here, and that's the extra 10 litres you get. So if you really got a big pack, maybe if you're overnighting with a camp in the outback or the bush, you may be having a tent with you and all your cooking gear, you need a bigger pack. But on Kokoda you don't need that, that's all provided. And the other most important part is the straps and the comfort and the width of the straps for your hips. It's very important to set your pack on your hips and all the weight's taken there. And the shoulder straps has lots and lots of adjustments up and down here, everywhere there's adjustment, so that you actually don't have the pack on your shoulders. You can put your fingers in underneath the pack, and that's comfort. And you can carry quite comfortable, even 20 kilos or more, if you have a very good pack. So the features here, as I mentioned, soft pack here, and some will actually have an air mesh like this smaller one here. So you may be able to see there the air mesh. So that's very comfortable as well. Sometimes these do get a little bit sweaty if it's a very, very hot day. But again, there's just comfort in your lower back and your hips. And then you need lots of little zips everywhere. You got your water bottle here, another water bottle on the side. You can put some snacks in a little pack here. And then on the top you've got a top zip. So you might typically put, again, snacks or something you want readily accessible. Usually then you can get somebody behind you to take it out for you. You don't have to take your pack off. And then on the inside you've got another zip here, so you can put quite a lot of stuff on the top. And then on the inside you need somewhere to put your water bladder. So you have a little hanger on the inside, and your water bladder can sit in a little pouch. Some people use the water bladder on the outside. To me, I personally like it on the inside so it doesn't get punctured if you hit a tree or something along the way. Then you've got more zips on the side here, so you can put your water shoes if they're there, or your foot powder, small hand towel. So there's lots of little cavities everywhere. And on the bottom you have another zip here, and you can put your pack cover for when it rains, so you can pull it straight out and slip it over. The pack I use on Kokoda generally is a Deuter pack, and it's a model Air Connect, and it's a 75+10. As I mentioned earlier, the extra 10 is up the top here. And I like this because it's very comfortable. It's my second or third Deuter. I've done about 27 Kokodas, and I've used this one for about 8 or 9 now. My other one lasted about 16, and I had another one in between which wasn't so good. So this one's been very reliable, very strong, and it's just, like I say, it's just comfortable. Got all these little sections here, so when you wash your socks the day before, you put them behind there and they can dry in the sun. Or if they smell a bit, you just let the people behind you put up with it. This one I just pressure wash when I get home. I pressure wash it just with a little gurney, and it cleans up very well, particularly all the soft padding here, because that's usually very dark brown by the time I get back from the sweat and the mud. This is my typical day pack. This one is again a Deuter. This is a 32 litre called a Futura. and it's very, very comfortable. Again, you've got lots of little zips. You've got pockets in the side for your water bottle, and a little zip in the back for little towels or personal belongings. You also have the same as the bigger pack. You've got the top zip here and the inner zip to put goods in as well in here. And again, you've got a hanger, just a Velcro hanger to put your water bottle, and then or your bladder, and that's fed through, and that clips on to the front or slips through here. So again, this one's got the same as the bigger one. It's got the same straps and so on. Straps aren't quite so thick, but they're still comfortable, but that's important to have something, again, comfortable. And this one has the air mesh in it instead of the solid padding. And again, if it's a very, very sweaty day, that's very useful to get a bit of airflow through there, because your back does get very sweaty with a pack on. And again, this one's got the little zip here as well, so you can put your snacks in there, or a mobile phone, whatever small you need. So I don't use this one on Kokoda because it's a little bit small for me, but I've just come back from a trip overseas and this was my daily pack. So you can, amazingly, it's a 32 litre, you can actually fit quite a bit in. And again, you've got the little bottom section where you've got your bag to keep it dry. And then you've got another little pocket here like the big one. And you can actually, if you're carrying a sleeping bag or a mat, you can actually put that in the bottom there to balance the pack, and also it's a good seat for when you sit down on the ground. You can actually use that as a small seat. So there's quite a big cavity in there, which is very handy. But nearly every pack you will find will have that feature in it. Okay, there you have about the different types of packs, and my preference, and a lot of other people who do Kokoda have very similar packs. My personal one is the 75+10 AirConnect Deuter, and for my little daily one doing short trips is my Deuter Futura 32 litre.